This week, here's a headline from Israel 365, a Jewish source. 18th century Kabbalists predicted current war as final battle of Gog and Magog. Okay, so they're saying that there was somebody who quoted something from Numbers. His name was Rabbi Moshe Zano, and he was a prominent Italian Jewish rabbi. And he said that, talking about Numbers 23-24, it's already known that Israel must go through many wars before it can rest their work. And the last war will be the war of Gog and Magog, when Israel will rise up like a lion and take revenge on the nations that oppressed them in exile.
Are those people right?
No, even though this is talking about the lion and that's what they're calling this particular attack, Israel's not in exile. On the Islamic side, Israel 365 News quoted some Egyptian sheikh. He says war between Iran and Israel would usher in Gog and Magog. His name is Sheikh Dr. Ali Goma. And he said that we don't know what will happen after the destruction of the Zionist entity, the Jews, Israel. They're not worth a mosquito's wing in the eyes of Allah and the Muslim people, according to him. He says, but if that happens, America would immediately move in. If Israel's finished and America moves in, what will happen? Russia will immediately move in. Who are these Russians? They're Gog and Magog. What does the Bible say about when? And that's the problem these prophecy watchers have. Well, you can tell going for the next couple of verses. So Ezekiel 38, verse 8 says, after many days you will be visited. In the latter years you will come to the land. These will be brought back from the sword and gathered many people on the mountains of Israel, which had long been desolate. They were brought out of the nations, and now all of them dwell safely. Now this is talking about a regathering of Israel. But people think, oh, that must be for now. The Jews don't dwell safely, and the Jewish diaspora spread throughout the world. Plus, you've got the fact that there's a lot of descendants of Israel who are not Jews. The Bible shows that Israel split into the kingdoms of Judah and Israel after the death of Solomon. And these tribes represent hundreds of millions of people who are currently alive. As far as the Jews, there's only about 7.2 million of those in Israel. And a lot of them, there's a lot of Jews that are outside of Israel still. And we have to, again, pay attention to the fact it says in verse 8 of Ezekiel 38, these people are dwelling safely. That is not the case for Israel today. You'll say, I will go up against the land of unwalled villages. I will go to a peaceful people who dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, neither having bars or gates, to take plunder, to take booty, to stretch out your hand against the waste places that are often inhabited, and against the people gathered from the nations. And again, the attack is against the peaceful people in an unarmed village. And that's not Israel today.